Scorpio, welcome to your New Year's energy read for both career tarot as well as intimate tarot. So happy to be bringing them both back and just in time for that ever important, ever prevalent New Year's energy. Yes, I don't believe in New Year, New You, but I do believe in New Year, enhanced you. That's the whole point of transformation, as I know we can appreciate. I know I have transformed greatly over this past year. And I hope you have too, in ways that were both healthy and productive. And as you can see, we're feeling extra Scorpio today. Did you know our power colors are black and red? Indeed. I even got my little tail out today. My little stinger. Let's get into it. Let's take a look. Yes, and your career tarot, by the way, and your intimate tarot will be clearly segmented or time-stamped. Okay? If you're new to my channel, yes, I do read career tarot as well as intimate tarot. If you'd like to catch up on some old messages, everything is nice and neatly labeled into playlists for you. What's going on, please? Show me that career money. Show me that career money. Show me that career money energy for Scorpio, baby. What's going on? Show me that. We're looking out. We're looking to be inspired. What's the new thing? What's the new gig? Some of you are out there looking. You're out there searching. Show me what I need to see, please. Yes, right there on the split. Making new investments, putting out inquiries. Oh, yes. Show me what I need to see, please. What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please. Some of you are absolutely obsessed with new work. Show me what I need to see. It's like, I need to get the hell out of here. Thank you. Show me what I need to see, please. What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Scorpio energy. Career, finances, employment. Career, finances, employment. Scorpio. Show me what I need to see, please. Show me what I need to see, please, for career, finances, employment, Scorpio. What is it? Seven of Swords. You're thinking about sneaking away and doing something that you actually want to do. Some of you, it's going to require relocation. And and you find you, honey. Some of y'all like, peace out. I'm out. Seven of Swords, I'm out. I'm going to go pursue something that makes me happy. There you are. Being that, I'm on a new journey. And for some of you, it is a relocation thing. And you are just so happy. You're pleased as punch. That's for some of you, not all of you. Oh, gosh, we are feeling it, huh? We're feeling that New Year's energy. Changes, baby, changes. May I refer you to David Bowie? Changes. Absolutely. What's going on? Yes, I want something more productive. Thank you. Show me that career. Show me that career money energy, please, for Scorpio. What's up? What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Scorpio energy. What's going on? Some of you are like, I'm tired of doing the same shit every day. It's like the same argument every day. It's the same nonsense every day. I'm just seeing all this on the split. Ooh, your energy's out, baby. It's out. Show me. Show me what's the current. Oh, that's exactly what you're doing. You are going through a discernment process right now. Queen of Cups. That's you. Seven of Cups. What are my options? What would make me happy? Five of Swords. Some of them you like. Some of them you do not. You also don't want to set yourself up for failure. You want to select the correct cup, i.e. which one feels correct to you. Your energy is out, and it's loud, and it's proud, and it's fierce today, baby. Yes. Oh, yes. I'm not the only one wearing black today, honey. Woo! Look at that. It's like, I want the correct option in career. Thank you. But I also don't want it to be the wrong one, right? I don't want to just Five of Swords pick up where I left off. We don't want to do anything lateral. We want to move up. Somebody else had a very similar disposition. I can't remember who it was. But the idea is I don't want to set myself up for failure. Five of Swords, that's self-sabotage. We don't want to do this. We want to do something that is correct through our heart space, what is right for me personally. So many of you are, as I've been saying continuously on your split, you're motivated, you're ready to go. Your energy's ready to go. It's ready to transition. But we want to choose wisely, based on feeling or intuition. Queen of Cups, your feeling is present, but you don't want to set yourself up for failure. You want the correct option. So you're taking this very seriously. Correct. I need information. Okay. Goals, advice. How would you advise Scorpio at this time? First of all, Five of Cups that did not fully flip, leave past things behind you. Things that did not work out need to stay that way. Okay, they didn't work out for a reason. They were not satisfying. Move on. Goals, advice, goals, advice, goals, advice. If you're new to my channel, I prefer it when they fully flip or hit the table. That is my method. Show me advice. How would you advise Scorpio? Boom. Be willing to make the big changes, and I mean big. That's what I'm saying. Be loud, be proud. The Tower is all in perspective. It can be positive or it can be negative, depending on interpretation and your perspective. Your advice is, if you're going to make changes, baby. Like I was saying, you're not trying to do this. You want to do this, right? We're not trying to be lateral. You also don't want to set yourself up for failure. So whatever it is you choose, take full ownership of it. Okay, there might even be a position here that's a surprise to you. There might even be a career change here that is a surprise to you. That's why your intuition is out in full force. You're trying to do the right thing by yourself, your energy, your goals, your ambition, and so forth. Your advice is, if you're going to go big, go big. Do it, which is very us. Go big or go home, baby. Also, this, be prepared to move, and I already saw that on the split for some of you. So the Six of Swords is like a mental resignation. I got to move forward. And for some of you, it's literally a physical thing. I have to move forward. Some of you is a breaking of household. Okay. And in which case, it can be chaotic. Absolutely. So if you want those changes, be prepared for a little bit of chaos. Yes? There you go. You have to excuse any background noise. My daughter is currently home for the school holidays. And to answer this question up front, because I do get this a lot, do you film in front of your kid? The answer is no. But she does have noise, okay, that you would associate with an 8-year-old, and that includes having the TV on. So if you hear any background noise, that's what that is. All right, what's going on, please? Show me what I need to see, please. What is going on? Show me the strengths, please. Show me the strengths, please. Be willing to make big changes. You're already doing the process of what's right for me. You gonna back it up? You gonna make those big changes? Again, that Tower is all about perspective. Okay, strengths, please. Show me the strengths, please, for Scorpio. 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 I don't know if you can hear it, but I can. And I'm kind of like, should I pause? And be like, turn it down, please. Hopefully you don't hear it. Show me the strengths, please. The Empress. Yes. Be productive. Choose your most productive self. Choose to produce. Excellent. You want the most productive quality that you can afford yourself in terms of your career. So the Empress is very, very busy. Okay? Despite her depiction of her just being super casual, like with a, hi, I'm the Empress, I'm just hanging out. Actually, on the contrary, she's more productive than the Emperor is, which is her divine counterpart. He kind of makes the decisions. She actually does shit. Her job is to be the life force. Her job is to produce, be it money, a way of life, a certain comfort level, a certain way of living. The point is that she brings more into the world than she takes from it. That's why she's so well respected. So be the Empress. This is your strengths. You are willing to produce. You want to produce more. A quality of life, a certain income, a certain comfort, you name it. It's got all those aspects, especially if you have Libra or Taurus in your chart, then it's absolutely a given. You want to produce more, not less. You understand? You want more. You're willing to prepare to take on more, so long as it means you can produce more. That which makes you happy and does not set you up for failure. Yes? Okay. We're going to dig. We're going to dig. Obstacles, issues, blind spots, please. Show me. Show me. Obstacles, issues, blind spots. It's time to blow it up, honey. It's time to let that energy out. You want more? Do more, right? Obstacles, issues, blind spots. Obstacles, issues, blind spots. Obstacles, issues, blind spots, please. Obstacles, obstacles, issues, blind spots. Show me. Knight of Cups. Do you know which way your water's moving? So water and water signs, very common in career. It needs to mean something to you personally. Okay. Do you have a feeling for your direction? Are you showing that enough of your emotion? Are you showing it enough direction? Is your feeling strong for that particular direction? I know you want to do more. I know you want to produce more. But is your feeling strong enough for any particular direction? That's what you're contemplating back here. Future, please. Show me the future, please. Show me the future, please. You got it. Whatever it is, you got it. Okay. A hair font, yeah. That's an upgrade. You betcha. Yeah. That's a massive upgrade. For some of you, it's confirmation of your profession, mentorship, education, tutor, professor, teacher, the wise one, the one of wise counsel, counseling. Okay, this is encompassing so many things. It could be legal, it could be education, it could be medical. Okay, those who seek out wise counsel. All right. It's also the upgrade of boss energy, the decision maker, the rule maker. Okay, wow. Yeah. Also that kind of upgrade in spiritual energy. This is what would make me happy. This is what I would like to do. This is what I was born to do. That kind of spiritual recognition in yourself. This is where I need to be. This is my best self. Okay? You've got a lot going on here, my love. And your water is across the board. It's imperative to you that whatever it is you do or generate, you want something from it. High quality value. Okay? You want to produce the best. I do see that inclination in you. Let's break it down. Let's get to it. But those big goals might mean big sacrifice. Let's take a look. Show me. Show me what I need to see, please. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Scorpio energy. Especially if you have Taurus in your chart, I suggest you use it. What's going on, please? What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please. What's going on? What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Scorpio energy. You are currently reflecting upon your choices. You don't want to set yourself up for failure. You're trying to use your feeling to guide you in the right direction. Some of you are about to expand. Growing pains as well. That does kind of look like expansion, doesn't it? There's expansion here. Some of you are already doing what you've been doing. You're wondering if you can expand it. The Tower, I forget. Sometimes it's growing pains. Expansion. A higher level of production. Some of that Queen of Cups to the Seven of Cups to the Five of Swords. Show me. Okay. Money. Yeah. Well, that's kind of where we are. All right, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, we're all about that work, money, options. You're keeping your eye on the situation. There's a waiting element you do not care for. Not a surprise. There's some communication that is positive. Something that you are pulling in is coming towards you. It's taken a minute, but it's coming. Yes, you'll be making a decision soon regarding your career, your finances, your goals, particularly for those of you who are in a state of expansion. This is expansion energy, isn't it? Expansion. Expansion. You're waiting. And that's the hardest part. Waiting is the hardest part. Tom Petty. Absolutely. Waiting is the hardest part. As I've seen, it's anticipatory. You're looking to expand your coin, and you're waiting. That's not necessarily the easiest thing for you, as we've discussed. But it is happening. You're in a process. I don't know what it is that you're doing, honey. I just know that it involves growing pains, which tells me expansion. You anticipate to produce more. You anticipate it because it's under your strengths. The Hierophant is your future. I do believe, I have every reason to believe that you are successful. I want to see about that Knight of Cups and the obstacles. That is a little interesting. But for the most part, you are looking to expand on your horizons, your empire, as it were. Waiting is the hardest part. There might be something that's delaying your hand, and what I saw from the underlying suggests time. I know. Scorpio and timing elements. We're not so happy with that. All right. Can I get any more of a clue here about what we're trying to expand upon? Well, other than money. I mean, Is there anything else here that's critical to the current condition? There's competition surrounding this. There's some competition surrounding this. A lot of fussiness in the background. A lot of fussiness. You're waiting for something to calm down before you can expand in your money or your career goals. There might be some fussiness surrounding you. It feels external to you. Because your Queen of Cups self is here. Okay, what feels correct to you in your heart space, as well as following your intuition about viable options here, specifically regarding work and money. But for some reason, there's a lot of noise around you right now, a lot of busyness, and I don't think it's yours. It feels like background noise for which you are subject to. Okay, and there is this waiting element for things to calm down, to smooth the hell out before you can make your move, as it were, to expand. But it's anticipatory. It's just there's a smoothing element here where the energy outside of you seems fragmented. Okay, so it sucks if you're not surrounded by supportive energy, or it's just a really busy time and you need shit to calm down before you can make further moves in your career, something like that. And you're impatient with that timing. But on the same hand, though, I can't say that it's not giving you a place of reflection either about what best to do. So you, like Capricorn, you have this opportunity for a pause or a breath to best understand where it is you need to be in terms of your money and your goals. This external energy, things just might be very busy in your particular background noise, and you just want that to come down before you make any more moves, because again, you don't want to set yourselves up for failure. You want to be able to devote more of your energy to this thing, not less. Okay. Okay, the Tower is under, there it is again, that Seven of Cups. Goals, advice, the Tower. There you are. See, I'm telling you, there's a certain serenity surrounding your energy, like you've already made up your mind. It's just you need some background shit to calm down before you can do it. Okay, because again, you want success, not failure. Okay, you're not trying to do this, you're trying to do this, and you need things to calm down before you can move on it. Okay, but you are going to. It's already done. The Scorpio I'm speaking to, it's already done. It's already made up in your mind. So use this time to reflect about your expansion in money, coin, career opportunities. Plan for it, anticipate it, feel good about it, right? But you feel like if you do anything now, you might set yourself up for failure because there's some external energy. I hope you are receiving support, and if you're not, you know, I'm sorry. It sucks. I really don't feel like that's competition. I don't. It sounds like a loudness that's surrounding you. Show me the Tower, please. Things are a little upheaval right now. Show me the Tower, please. Under your goals, advice, Tower. Advising Scorpio. Whoa. Oh, goodness me. Be careful with getting overly preoccupied in details, first and foremost. What is it that you are needing to reconcile yourself to? What are you needing to reconcile yourself to? What is this? Show me the Devil here. Some of you are chained to ideas that would explain your advice as going big or going home. What is this chaining? Five of Pentacles. Some of you are terrified to do the wrong thing because it might mean a loss of income. And some of you, yeah, Five of Pentacles with the Tower. That is absolutely breaking household. Selling property, moving, disbanding household. Some of you, that is like the final, that's the final hang-up. You know? Big changes. Some of you are terrified to relocate or to move, and that's literally what you're reconciling yourself to. You know? A sacrifice here is needing to be made, and you're working on it. You're working on it. You have to keep in mind the Devil is overinflated fear. It really is. That's all he really amounts to, is overinflated fear. Okay? The idea is, what if I move or I invest in this new direction and I fail, right? I know. It's a very common concern. Or, what if I start a business? Because again, that's that physical element as well. Five of Pentacles with the Tower, what if that fails? There's just a lot of idea, the responsibility is on me. This is my particular structure, and I have to make the best possible decision for that particular structure. So it could be a personal home space or a business space or a combination of the two. You let me know. Let's dig deeper on that goals and advice, please. You know, it does require large sacrifice, all right? Growing pains. Growing pains for some of you. Okay, look. You're already making the strides in something that's important to you. The idea is you're going to go all the way with it. Okay? Are you really going to truly invest yourself into this, whatever this is? Are you going to go the extra mile? The Strength Stars, I know you're willing to work your ass off, honey. That's not under question. That's not under question. I know you want to produce, you want to be fruitful, you want to be successful. But are you going to go that extra mile? Show me the goals, please. Show me the goals, advice. It's that Two of Swords. It's the thing that you are most unclear about, okay? You can't quite see it yet and how that's factoring in. It's the thing that you are most undecided about, the thing that provokes your biggest fears, particularly as it relates to failure and loss, okay? It's the one thing that you're having a hard time seeing, and it does have to do with that home space. It does. It has absolutely to do with your home space. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Four of Wands, and it's personal, all right? And it also ties back to your money. So some of you who are thinking about working from home, becoming an entrepreneur in your home, can you do that? Can you sustain that? Are you going to be willing to do the hard thing? Can you make the sacrifices? Okay, this is about expansion of home, and it's personal to you. It is not just your own personal happiness and the contract you made with yourself and your home, okay, and the taking care of it. It's also generating income in that same realm, okay? So again, it's tying back to the physical world, and it's requiring a great deal of sacrifice. All the more reason that if you have this time to reflect on what's best for you and what feels right for you, I suggest you take it. This, whatever this is, will calm down. Okay? You know that. You know that, so take that time, because there's still things here you have not reconciled yourself to, and it requires substantial sacrifice. Either getting the thing going, and it looks like it's from home space. It does. Working from home, entrepreneurship, and it's again, it's my personal property. It's my home or my business or a combination of the two. I know you're afraid of loss. You don't want that. Of course you don't want that. You want it to be successful, whatever this is. You want it to be a place of celebration and triumph, not disaster, right? And it's the thing that gives you the most worry is what you're having the hardest time reconciling yourself to, okay? I think your advice here is to see the positive as opposed to more of the negative. Again, that Tower is all about perspective, because it can go either way, just depending on how you perceive it. Are you willing to take on the growing pains to expand? Okay? That's what expansion is. It's growing pains. That's what it is. And there's some things here you simply cannot see yet. You can't see the positive outcome, but you can sense it, right? Yeah, I know. I know. You can sense it. So, show me the strengths, please, as the Empress. Show me the Empress, please. Show me the Empress, please. Show me the Empress, please, as your strengths. I know you're willing to do the work. Is here. It's just because you are fixed energy, you are still fixed energy. So not only is it personal to you, you want a certain guarantee of outcome or success. And that kind of question mark is something that you struggle with, because in this instance, you cannot see a guaranteed outcome or success. You can't. That bothers you. Being fixed energy, we like to fixate on a point at the light at the end of the tunnel because we know it's there, right? But in this case, this is a tunnel that you seem to be creating or you feel directly responsible for. You don't want to set yourself up for failure. That's how you opened up with. Okay, show me the Empress, please. Show me the Empress, please. Show me the Empress, please. Okay, it's the Two of Swords. Will it be productive? And that's what keeps you up at night. Well, and I will tell you this, Scorpio, that's the mark of success, in my opinion. Two of Swords and the Nine of Swords. You know, this is the very thing that keeps you up at night. I think you know you could do it. I know you could do it. But you want a guarantee of a certain outcome. You're not going to know it until you're in it. That's why your advice is so strong as the Tower. It really does depend on your perspective. And if you think something's a bad idea, then it's a bad idea. But I'm looking at a Scorpio today who is strongly contemplating more on the side of success than they are failure. This thing's with you day and night. Day and night it's with you. Day and night it's with you. You strongly suspect you could produce. You do. But because you don't have a guaranteed outcome, it's staying you. All the more reason why that Tower's under your advice. Go big or go home. You're not going to know it until you're in it, and it's the thing that you're scared of the most because you can't see the end of it, the end of that particular tunnel. And again, I have to insist, I'm looking at a Scorpio today who's creating their own tunnel. Okay? Expansion, next level stuff. Okay? And honestly, that's the sign of success. Are you devoting your every waking thought to this? Is it with you at the beginning of the day? Is it with you at the end of the day? If you're doing this half-assed, you're going to get half-assed results, and that's what you don't want. You don't want half-assed results, and it's going to require you to approach that fear head-on. Are you going to take this on? Are you going to shake things up? Okay? Are you going to make those hard decisions, Scorpio? What else, please? Under strengths. And yet, I insist, your energy is leaning more towards confidence. The more you contemplate your stress, the more confrontational you are with your stress and your anxieties, the more confident you will become. That's typically how it works. The more you can foresee problems, the earlier you can head them off. Okay. I do believe that your willingness to try, not just try, but to actually do, is much stronger than your fears. Okay? I know you want a certain guarantee of outcome. That's just not how life works sometimes. Use your intuition. Use your best judgment. All right? If it wasn't important, I wouldn't be seeing it. And hence the, excuse me, the emphasis on your advice. You're really going to have to go big or go home on this. True, there's a certain level of background noise, so the timing may not be ideal just yet, as I saw with your underline. Excuse my voice, it has been going in and out. Knight of Cups is your obstacles. Can you feel your way towards this? Will it make you feel good? Will it make you happy? It's personal to you. It's very personal to you. The Six of Cups over the Knight of Cups. This is not some employment gig. It's something that's deeply personal to you. Again, I'm seeing a Scorpio who is interchanging their idea of work with a personal space, i.e. home or an actual like brick and mortar business. It's personal. Obstacles, can you feel your way towards this? Because that devil's kind of substantial here, and that's exactly what, to your credit, you are trying to reconcile yourself to and heal is your worst fears. So I know you're doing the hard work. I know you're doing the hard work. You're trying very much not to let the devil win here. And I know that because Temperance is here. I can see your fears. What if I fail? What if I do this for nothing? What if whatever this is doesn't take off? And so your obstacles then is literally feeling your way towards your Six of Cups. This means so much to you. It's getting in the way. Okay? It means so much to you. It's so personal to you. It's getting in the way. Okay? I know. Try to separate Scorpio from their feelings. Good luck. As I said that, the Chariot. The emotional movement. I think you're moving forward regardless. Because it also means so much to you. You don't want to let it go either, do you? No, you do not. I'm sorry it's so vague. I'll try to pull some more stuff to get some specificity. All I know is that it's not lateral. You want to move up, not back. Or side to side. The Hierophant, please. Show me the future. Show me the future, please. Show me the Hierophant, please, for the future. You did it. You did it. Not only did you do it, you're in charge of it. And you knew that. That's big boss energy right there. Two of the most stubborn people in the deck right there. Ah. That's, honey, you're not just the boss, you're the regulator. This is yours, whatever that I told you. This is deeply personal to you. It's yours. It's got your trademark energy all over it. That's why you're scared. It's got your energy all over it. This is your own business. That's who I'm talking to today. It is your own personal venture financially. It is your own personal venture career-wise. Not only are you in charge of it, you regulate it. It's big boss energy. Very. It's going to require you to reconcile yourself to your worst fears to take this thing off. To not just take it off, but to be successful in it. It's going to require you to have a lot of night sweats going over those details. It's like literally the first thing you think of when you wake up, and it's the last thing you think of before you go to bed. That's the Scorpio I'm speaking to today. Don't get me wrong, you're occupied, but we're talking about growing pains. We're talking about massive growing pains. You've already got something that you're working on. I can tell that you're employed. That's not the thing here. There's some background noise. That's going to settle down. So take this time to understand cup by cup, step by step, what it is you need to do so you can address this. And so when it does take off, or you do launch it, or you are taking this thing head on, that you are prepared for it. I see more success than failure. I see more of your fears than anything else. But your future is really strong. The Emperor of the Hierophant. You're not just in charge of it. It is you. It is 100% your energy, whatever this is, to you. It's, I mean, you can't really get bigger boss mode than that, can you? You want to know if it's going to be successful? Absolutely. But it's going to require you to expand and make hard decisions. Your obstacles is that perhaps because it means so much to you, it's getting in the way. Again, this is personal. This is personal, and it's deeply yours. It's got your energy signature all over it. You want to know the future. The future is, wow. It's like you're your own divine counterpart in this. It's amazing. Strengths, you're willing to produce, and you're willing to produce at a high rate. In other words, you're willing to do the work. Okay? And I would have to tell you, Scorpio, if you weren't worried, I would probably see elements of failure. This is not a guarantee of failure. This is your representation of fears of failure. You see what I'm saying? The higher the stakes, the bigger the fears. That's why the Tower is under your advice. The only thing we're missing here is the Fool, honestly. I already know which way your energy is leaning. It's been back here. You opened up with it. You just don't want to set yourself up for failure. I know you're willing to do the work. You're willing to put the stress into it and the actual physical labor. That's all there. That's all there. The only thing that's really in your way is, what if I fail? And even then, you're still trying to reconcile yourself to this. Okay? You're trying to heal from this fear. Because you don't want to hold yourself back. You want to push yourself forward. Growing pains. I'm telling you. It is personal to you, and I insist, for some of you, 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 2 of Cups. Let me tell you, that's pretty personal. This is your home space. It is your personal business. It's entrepreneurship. It's working out of your home. It's something like that. I don't know what it is that you're thinking about doing. You put in the comments, you let me know. But it's the thing that you are concerned about the most because you simply cannot see a guaranteed outcome. Well, let me tell you something. It's a challenge. It's a challenge, Scorpio. Can you tell this guy to shut up? I think I know you're more prepared than you're giving yourself credit for. It's personal. It's not just business, it's personal. It's both for you. And that's your obstacles, really. Will it be fair and balanced? Well, because it means so much to you. It might be getting in your way. Okay? Your future is... Honey, that's not just big boss energy. That's master and commander. I can relate to this in many ways, I promise you. Growing pains are scary. And it means a lot to you. Otherwise, that fear wouldn't be so strong. Oh, God, look at that future. Oh, shit. I could have just saved myself 5 minutes right there. You were wondering if you were going to do well. I would be more concerned, Scorpio, if I saw big dreams and half-assed intensity. And as we know, Scorpio doesn't do half-assed intensity. It's not our thing. We are all in or we are all out. We don't really do middle. I'm looking at a Scorpio who's all in, but you got to clean up that fear space. And you're working on it. I see it. It's right there. You're cleaning up that fear space, the sacrifices and things. Did I see everything? That's very you. That's very us. Did I see every conceivable possible thing that could be a problem or an issue? Did I think of everything? Did I think of everything? Did I think of everything? Did I do enough? Did I say enough? Did I do all that? It's all there. So trust me, I see people all the time with big dream ideas and half-assed energy and intentions. That's not the person I'm speaking to today. Like always, your energy is either in or it's out. And right now your energy is all in. You are trust the worry. Trust it. You have to trust the worry. It's part of the process. And what I really like is that you're examining things from all angles, trying to find the tricky spots, the difficult spots, the potential pitfalls and failures. That's what we do. We are the watchdog of the zodiac. Where's the problem? Where's the problem? Where's the problem? Where's the problem? Okay? And you try to head it off at the pass. That's part of the responsibility package of being the Empress and the Emperor. And you've got it. You need to trust yourself. The only thing that's getting in your way is your own particular emotionality, and I can't fault you for that simply because this is so personal to you. It is your success, it is your failure, it is yours, right? Trust me, I can relate. And it is yours. Look at that ownership. Look at that fucking ownership right there. It's mine. So it is. You busted your balls for it. You got it. Some of you gave up old jobs to do this. then you start it over. Or you're thinking about doing that. For some of you, it's still hypothetical. Some of you are still back here in contemplation. You're waiting for things to die down before you can figure out if you can fully engage in this. But yes, some of you walked away from old jobs and careers in order to pursue this thing that means so much to you. And it was like literally starting over, but oh my God, you were so pleased. Yes, and for some of you do expect relocation. Absolutely. Again, fixed energy, you know, you can get really tied to your home space. Sure. I don't know that I'm seeing that so much as that your home is your business and your business is your home. If that makes sense to you, let me know. Okay? All right. That either applies to you or it doesn't. I'm sorry, Scorpio, but for those who do not apply and you're just, you know, even if I'm looking at a Scorpio who's like, hey man, I'm just trying to find work at this point, that will happen as well. You have to put all the work into it and really consolidate those fears about what if. I know. It's coming. Your energy needs to stay on top of it. I see you doing the due work and the due diligence. What you put out is what you're going to get back. That's typically the universal rule with energy. Okay? So even if that doesn't speak to you about you, Scorpio, doing your own thing, you having your own business or working on your home, look, forget all that. Even if you're just someone who is looking for work, the point is, yes, there is success here. What you put out is what you get back. And right now, I'm seeing a Scorpio who's going balls out. You're doing the due diligence, you're putting in the night sweats, the fears, and all of that. You're putting it all into, all of you is into this. Of course you're going to get a payout. You're putting all of yourself into this. You will get back, and that is what you need to remember. Let's do some critical time checks, yes? Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. It's just so much of your personal energy is wrapped up into this. It's really hard to see an outcome because, again, it's so personal to you. I keep coming back to that. It's like, I know you're looking for the light at the end of the tunnel, but honey, that tunnel is still under construction because it's yours. This is not somebody else's tunnel. This is yours. You're not done constructing that tunnel. Oh, but the day you break through and you see the light, you're going to know exactly what you're doing. And you know how you're going to pull your energy through that keyhole because you can see that pinpoint of light because you dug there and you kept going and you kept going and you kept going and you kept going until you reach the other side. Like I say, honey, Scorpios are very simple in nature. We are either in or we are out. That's one of our pros. And with it comes all that intensity, for better or worse. I'm either all in with you, or I'm not. Your dedication is paying off. There's times when that personal feeling does get in the way, I must admit, but it's also the same to that personal feeling, and that's what it is to be us that drives us, Scorpio. It's that same personal signature of emotional energy. This is mine. This belongs to me. I have something in this. I have myself tied into this. My emotions are into this. I'm in it to win it. So while that does get in the way because our cons are our pros are our cons, that's true for everybody, no exception. No matter what your zodiac sign is, everybody has cons and pros, pros and cons. It is that same dedication to that thing that means so much to us that also simultaneously drives us. Use it to your advantage. Yes, it will occasionally get in the way, but it's also is your guiding light and principle. Water is your element. Work with yourself, not against yourself. Okay? All right. Yeah, some of you have been wondering for some time now if the timing isn't right. New investment. A new way of earning. I don't know what that background noise is, if it feels external to you because you're coming across very serenely. The only thing that comes up with that Five of Swords is in contemplation to your options. So I can tell that for many of you are in contemplative stage about expansion. So, first of all, let's see when things smooth the hell out over here. I don't know what all this fussiness is, but use it to your advantage. If now's not the time, it will be. Eventually that's going to die down, and that's when you're going to feel this more. When the timing is right. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Spirit. When you get the call, timing will be right. Eventually that fussiness that's surrounding you, all that loud external energy, whatever that is, that'll die down. And that's when you're going to receive the call to more strongly engage elsewhere. in your career path. Okay, your financial path. Correct. Okay. Until then, use this time to your advantage. Okay, the 27th might be important to some of you. And also a week. Wand energy tends to be sooner rather than later. For some of you, it's going to be a complete fucking surprise. A surprise calling. It's, wow. It might be that you're being called in to lead something that you just did not see coming. I don't know. That doesn't feel right, though. For some of you, though, the timing is simply going to be a surprise element. Okay? I don't know why, but there it is. I don't know. Okay, more about when Scorpio comes into their own, please. Time references. So far we have Aries as well as Taurus, so that's going Aries, Taurus season for some of you. April, May, that's when you're really going to come into your own energy, and it's you're like, I'm not just the boss, honey, I'm the regular. Yes, King of Swords. Oh my God, I'm judge, jury, and executioner. Thank you. Scorpio. Scorpio's like, I don't know if it's going to work out, man. It's stressing me out. You know. Bullshit, Scorpio. You know. You know. But to your credit, you're doing your due diligence. You are. The fussing, the worrying, the wondering, am I doing the right thing? Am I going to fail? Am I going to fail? I'm putting all of myself into this, including my personal space. My actual physical space is here as well. You know, taking out a business, a loan, something like that, brick and mortar shop, a taco truck. I don't fucking know. All I know is that it's you have full possessive energy of this. And your emotionality is wrapped up into it. I don't know what it is you're doing, but it's personal to you. Your workspace is your home space. Your home space is your workspace. It's one and the same to you. That's all. And that's why it's so, but honey, you're harmonized. Okay. You will be harmonized by Gemini season. So here we have April, May, June. Okay. A very strong succession. Yes. It was a long time coming too. By the next Earth sign, we are currently in Capricorn. So I'm going to go ahead and default to Taurus season, where you're going to have more of that expansion of empire. And just really coming into your own. What else did I see here? 3 of Pentacles. For some of you, that's early around March. And then also don't neglect your communication with some critical folks. You might be tying into a couple of other people in order to make this happen. Drawing board ideas, going back to the drawing board. And for some of you, starting over, but under your terms and conditions for something that would be very important to you. Which, let's make this clear, you're very much in charge of. But don't neglect your communication. There might be some springboard ideas there. So if you have a critical family and friends and networking people around you that will help you with the expansion. Okay, so do not neglect that communication. That just came across very strongly. Okay, what else, please? Anything else, please, for critical time? Change is upon you. It is happening. It is absolutely happening. Again, for some of you, be prepared to relocate. Okay. But yeah, for some of you, and then again, the expansion of outward. So yeah, the change is upon you. It's nigh. It's happening. Right now you're in a period of rest because there's actually business around you. So now's not the time. So use this time to your advantage. Okay. But this, you already know, it's been with you a long time. I just see you're taking it so very seriously because it's so very personal to you. In wrap up, I hope this was helpful. I apologize it's so vague. That means it's applying to many of you at this time. Okay, I'm not getting too much specificity here other than the fact that you're pretty much judge, jury, and executioner and whatever the hell this is. So you, which is the way we like it. Okay, that's enough. Scorpio, let's stop here and we're going to go ahead and switch over to your intimate tarot. And Scorpio, now it's time for your intimate tarot read. But before we begin, I've had some transition between your career and now. Yours is the last of the day, and I just want to take a moment to acknowledge us and the collective of Scorpio. Thank you so much for your support. You remain by far my biggest contributor. Thank you so much, and cheers to us. So many of you have outreached to me and told me about your plans for manifestation, for change, for bringing on the new. You've outgrown your old shells and it's time to get into new ones. I agree. In that spirit, cheers. Cheers to you. Cheers to us. So shall it be. And whatever else I see today, we always have wine. Let's take a look at that New Year's energy, yeah? What's going on? When all else fails, honey, we still have wine. Yes. We let our hair down. It's the end of the day. Let's get into it. So I'm that Scorpio sexual energy, and if you are new to my channel and you'd like to know why, again, I read intimate tarot, sexual energy specifically, check out the description box, yes? And for those of you who are OGs and you know what's up, welcome back. What's going on? What is going on? Show me that Scorpio sexual energy. What's up? In your career reading, in reference to that, yes, I saw those manifestation efforts and willing yourself to do more, to achieve more, and you're on the right track. You're stronger than you know. What's going on, please? What's going on, please? Show me that Scorpio sexual energy. What's up? What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Scorpio sexual energy, please. What's going on? What's going on? As we know, new year does not mean new you. It means enhanced you. It means transformed you. You're not starting from new. You're starting from experience. You transform, you change, you become stronger. What's going on, please? What's going on, please? What's going on, please, for that New Year's energy, sexual energy, please, in the new year? Show me. Okay, strength. That's more like it. If you have Leo in your chart, I suggest you use it. Strength. Okay, what's going on? Show me that current. Show me that current sexual energy, please. Show me that current sexual energy, please, for Scorpio. What's up? What's going on? Oh, oh, oh. If you're new to my channel, I prefer it when they fully flip or hit the table. Show me that current sexual energy, please, for Scorpio. What's up? What's going on? Strong here. Triumph. Okay. As we were speaking, cycle is complete. Took you strength to close out a cycle, but you did it, as we've been discussing. As many of you have been discussing with me. Yes, it was time to move, Chariot, that energy forward. Time to move the energy forward. It took you strength to close out a cycle, but you did it. And now it's time to transform. It is time to transform. And this is that time. This is that time. This is that place. This is that hour. Crossing. Anything crossing here? Eight of Wands. Communication. I don't know if that's incoming or outgoing or if it's mutual. We're going to take a look. Okay. But I do believe that's you communicating to the world, possibly, your intentions to change. All right. Let's keep going. Is there anyone surrounding Scorpio at this time? You could be solo. I don't know. Who is surrounding? Is there anyone surrounding Scorpio at this time? Cycle is complete. Okay. Show me. You may not be communicating at all. Nine of Coins. That could be your singular individual just rejoicing being in and of itself on its own right. As I was often saying with Scorpio, very rarely do we just jump in and out of relationships. We will often go through a celibacy period or no relationship periods. We just don't. It's not saying it's impossible, but Scorpio is not typically known for jumping in and out of cups. Again, we are the most emotionally loyal sign in the zodiac. So we will often go through a recovery period in between connections or relationships, that kind of thing. So that could very well be your singular independent energy rejoicing in and of itself. There could be someone who is single around you, who is also confident. I don't know. We're going to take a look. But so far as I can tell, you have willfully entered a closing of the chapter. You met it with strength. Strength of conviction. We're going to see why that Eight of Wands is crossing. We'll take a look. But this could very well just be you. On your own, as we were discussing. Scorpio just doesn't jump in and out of cups. It's not your thing. Okay. All right. Show me strengths, please. Show me strengths, please. Show me strengths, please. Show me strengths, please. Show me the strengths, please, for Scorpio at this time. Show me the strengths, please, for Scorpio at this time. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ace of Coins. Strengths, please. You kind of have this idea that you'd be willing to take on something new. Not enough conviction on that drop just yet. I like it when they fully flip or hit the table. It shows me a stronger sense of direction, even if it's in the negative. At least it's just, and there it is. That's better. You made up your mind. Bingo. Ace of Pentacles. It was meant to be, so shall it be. When it comes back around, it's yours. Okay. Strengths. We want something new. Yes. New investment. You might have some earth in your chart. Okay? Ace of Pentacles, though. You want a new, strong offer. Pentacle is strength, particularly when the ace is backing it. Something strong, new, and tangible here in the real world. Something that you can literally wrap your hands around. It's yours, that you can claim. Okay. Obstacles, please. Obstacles, please. You have closed out a cycle. And so you are showing willingness to enter a new one. A strong one. Okay. All right, show me the obstacles, please. As I have been saying for your last general love readings, there's this idea of, yes, I would like to enter something new, but I'm feeling fear and trepidation. Okay, it's looking like we're moving past that. I will not see change in the collective until more people choose it. I'm seeing a Scorpio choosing change. Okay, as we were discussing and as you have been discussing with me. Obstacles, show me the obstacles, please. No, show me the obstacles, please. Obstacles, I want to see that decided energy. Show me the decided energy, please. Obstacles. 8 of Cups. Part of you is still struggling with your emotional numbness. Okay. There's that question of, am I ready? Am I ready to be emotionally available? Are my cups open? You want to be sure. You don't know. You're leaning towards new, but you want to make sure that your cups are in a good and healthy place. In other words, emotionally available. Okay, we're going to see. All right, show me the future, please. 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 Like I said, you don't just jump cups. It's just not who you are. Not typically. I'm not saying all Scorpios are like that. But the vast majority of us, that emotional loyalty means something. That's why we just don't hop around in cups. Okay? We often take our time in between strong connections or relationships. Show me the future, please. Okay. Balance. Temperance. Patience, more healing, possibly. Or it could be that you're learning to balance with someone new. Queen of Coins underlying that thought. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, does not have to be. But there's this idea you might be learning to heal with someone else. Okay? Something about health is the priority. A healthy relationship, a healthy function. Okay? It could be that you have determined that you have more healing to do, in which case, I congratulate you. That's still a healthy choice. Okay? Your strengths are you're willing to take on something new so long as it's viable. Again, Pentacle is real world energy. Real world. Something you can actually wrap your hands around. Not hypothetical, not theoretical. It's real. Okay? So I feel like if you had a strong sense of direction, you would gravitate towards it. But you also want to make sure your cups are clear and available. Okay? Balance. Regardless of whether or not you're showing balance with someone else, temperance, healing with someone else, or you just continue to decide to choose to be on your own and heal, that's also viable. It's also healthy. It's also positive. Okay? But I like the direction. And it's a market change from your general love readings. Okay? I do believe we've reached a turning point in your energy. Okay? What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for the best possible clarification. You had to be strong and close out a cycle. There you are looking at it. Okay? You're looking at it. You might have some Leo in your chart, in which case you had to use it. All right? Show me what I need to see, please. You also might be dealing with Sag, Leo, and fixed sign energy, which is the world or triumph in this deck, which of course is Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and fellow Scorpio. Show me, please. There it is again, right there on the split, the strength to move forward and closing a cycle. Okay? The great energy exchange should be as such. The more you put out, the more you should get back. So what happens when you don't get it back? You gotta move on. It's not a healthy exchange rate. So if something does not give an equal to you, and you know that and you recognize it, you gotta let it go. Right? Strength. But otherwise it typically applies. The more you put out, the more you get back. But what happens when that doesn't happen? You gotta leave it alone. Strength, please. Strength, show me strength. Show me strength, please, for Scorpio. Okay, 7 of Cups, something, an option in love, that there's that strength again. Oh my goodness. Options in love that simply did not work out. Options in love that did not work out, and you know it. Also letting go of old fantasies. Some strength here. That's a fair amount. And a willingness to change. Okay? Letting go of something that was so very important to you at the emotional level. It's not just the sexual level, it's also the emotional level here. Of course, your water is a parent. Okay? Something that would not come together. You had to let it go. And it took a lot of strength to do it. And it took a lot of strength to recognize that it would not come together. It wouldn't come together. I gotta let it go. It was an option in love, but unfortunately it was exactly that. It was an option. It was a strong one, too. Took a lot of strength of will to give this one up. You did it not just once, but likely twice. Yeah, I've been through that too. I know. That just means it meant that much more to you. But you could not get on the same page with this person, devastatingly so. That 4 of Cups is very much in the downverse. Okay. Show me the world, please. 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 Okay. Yeah. You had to cut off the passion for that. Okay. 8 of Wands, please. It was water and it was fire. It was the best of what you had. You have to remember your intensity. Part of that intensity comes to the fact that you were ruled by Mars. That means Aries is our cousin, even though they're fire. Okay? Your intensity could just as easily be confused for fire. Your natural sexual energy stopped for something or somebody. Show me that 8 of Wands, please. You had to close it out, and it took you a lot of strength of will to do it because you had strong passion for this person and you had feelings for this person too. Unfortunately, it did not prove to be a viable option in love. It's in the reverse, okay? Temperance, healing through communication, okay? You are healing, and you're trying to, all right? You are keeping your sexual energy in check. As far as I can tell, it's in suspension, or you've completely just let it alone. Again, I say this all the time because it's true. Scorpio will go through celibacy periods. If your passion and intensity has nowhere to go, then it doesn't go. You like it to serve a purpose. You want it to have an aim. You want it to have a direction. Okay? If your intensity does not have a direction, you're going to let it go. All right? And that's what I see you doing. You're healing, you're feeling towards somebody. Literally. Healing is here for you several times. You were healing your feeling through somebody, possibly through communication. Okay. But yeah, you're healing your feeling, and you've kind of put that on a shelf for right now, as far as I can tell. Okay? You had to close out a cycle. It's a strong one, and some of you are healing your passion, your fire, your sexual energy, as well as your emotional energy. Okay? I think we got it. The one surrounding you, that could still be you. I'm not convinced it's not. Show me this 9 of Pentacles, please. Who is this? Who is this, please? I see that you're in a place of healing. Specifically healing your passion, your feeling. Your fire and your water are both caught up in this, so it's not mutually exclusive to one or the other. They're both here. And you had to close out a cycle. And it was not the easiest thing for you to do. The 9 of Pentacles, please. Who is this? It's the one you disconnected from. 5 of Pentacles. Okay? It's the one you disconnected from. All right? Yeah. It's like you realize nothing would come of it, and it's just strife. It's just strife. It's like you realize nothing would come out of it. The Ace of Pentacles under consideration is not with this person, or at least in your estimation it wasn't. So there is a disconnect here. There is the break, be it physical or otherwise. 5 of Pentacles. It's the break from this person. I do believe you're trying to heal your connection with them, but you're not showing them any water, and you're not showing them any passion. And so as you heal the connection or the communication, you heal yourself. They have mixed feelings. 2 of Pentacles. Mixed feelings, why? Why does this person have mixed feelings? About the disconnect? Why? Time. Something about the time here. Perspectives needed. They're not sure. Oh, they're not sure. Okay. The person who is surrounding you, the one that you're trying to heal yourself from, the one that meant so much to you, okay, the one that you had to show strength towards, and I gotta say, we're just not on the same page. I gotta let it go. Unfortunately, they're not an option in love, and as much as I would like to show them love and passion, I cannot. So you're trying to heal yourself to that. It looks like you spent a fair amount of time trying to let this thing go, okay, because it was that much stronger to you. That means it was that much harder for you to do that, okay? So I congratulate you. You're trying to heal that. All the energy you put into this, you're trying to heal from it. And it looks like you're doing it through communication with yourself or the other person. I don't know. But it looks like you're in a good place. The other person, however, is not convinced. They're not convinced. There's something here, but they're trying to get perspective on their feelings and the disconnect from you and why that is the way it is and why do they still have residual feelings. And they're in a place of suspension. I don't think that they fully think that their energy is done with you. That's interesting. It doesn't feel like a full break, at least from their side of the equation. It doesn't feel like a full break to them. I don't know why. We'll see if we can pick up on more in that. But for right now, your only concern is to try to do what's right by you. okay, and to try to take your feelings and your fire for this person out of the equation and heal yourself from this, something that simply just could not or would not work out with someone else, okay? And you're recovering from it. You're trying to move your energy forward. This has happened. You've come to terms with it. You're trying to be strong. That tells me how intense your feelings were for this person, because you had to be that much stronger to do it. Okay? Their side of the equation is interesting. It feels like they're not terribly convinced that they're done with this connection. It doesn't. I don't know why. But it feels like, in their estimation, that they're not done with this connection yet. Interesting. Like it's just in a state of suspension. I don't know that I'm done with it yet. They have mixed feelings about it. It's like, yeah, I know the Five of Pentacles is here. I know the physical disconnect is here, but I'm not convinced I'm done with this connection. They're not convinced. You seem to think or resign yourself to the fact that your feelings and passion for this person don't have merit, and you're trying to heal yourself to that. Page of Cups, there's a frustration on their side. Page of Cups in this deck is frustration. There's things I want to... It's Six of Cups, of course it is. There's a frustration, what it is I'm trying to say, and there's this idea I'm trying to generate a better understanding of my heart space and my mixed feelings for Scorpio, and why I don't feel like the connection's fully over yet. There's something like that. There's something like that. I think they're trying to better understand their energy towards you and why they still feel like why they're not completely done with the energy between you two yet. That's interesting. Underlying a Six of Cups. Yep, that's the one we ended things with. And that's exactly what you're trying to heal from. You struggled to be emotionally vulnerable with this person. You did. You wanted to, but you also struggled with it simultaneously. You wanted to show them a great deal of love and fire, but you struggled too. There was something about... You didn't know if it would ever be reciprocated, so you had to keep your intensity in check towards this person, and you had a lot of feeling for them. And that's exactly what you're trying to recover from. That's interesting. I'll see if they pop up again. That might be in reference to that balance in future. Okay. Strengths, please. Is this Ace of Pentacles? Show me this Ace of Pentacles, please. Show me this Ace of Pentacles, please. Show me this Ace of Pentacles. For strengths, Scorpio strengths, obviously this goes beyond fire. Your intensity can often be confused for just fire, and actually it's actually very much tied to your emotionality. So of course I'm sure you know this as being a Scorpio, I just don't know if it's ever been explained to you. So the transformation, death thing, and then also sexuality is what we're strongly associated with. Birth, death, rebirth. Hence the sexual organs kind of tag along for the ride. Okay, so yes, your intensity goes hand in hand with your sexuality, which links you back to your emotionality, which links you back to your spirituality. Again, the reason why Scorpio just doesn't jump around in cups. Once you form an emotional attachment to someone, it tends to stay that way. Okay, which again, all the more reason why I'm giving you full fucking credit about healing yourself to this connection and doing what it is that you had to do, because you saw it wasn't going anywhere, or that this was not proving to be an option in love. Okay, so I'm giving you that full credit, Scorpio. It's absolutely here, and I want you to take that. Now with Scorpio, why don't you just move on? The only thing that statement tells me is that the person who's reading it doesn't understand Scorpio. That's all that tells me. Ace of Pentacles, please. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Under your strengths. You're willing to wait. As I was saying. Excuse me. Okay? Excuse me. As I was saying, you're willing to wait for the right offer. You have no problem taking a time out. You never do. You know? Yeah, we're associated with impatience, but also you're willing to wait for the right thing. You're not just going to jump into the next thing that offers itself to you or present. I've seen you do that 100 times. I've seen you reject minor connections all the time, even promising ones, big connections. I've seen you reject it all the time. I'm not ready. I mean, it looks great. Thank you very much, but I'm not ready. You do that all the time. We never get credit for that, ever. And it just tells me how much people fundamentally do not understand Scorpio. I mean, seriously. You will wait for the right offer. That's it. You're not jumping into bed with somebody new, and you're not out there, okay, whatever people are on now, Tinder or whatever the hell, I don't know. I don't know. You're not rushing, and nor will you be rushed. You're going through a particular healing process because this connection meant something to you. And yes, there's a frustration element attached to it. But all that aside, yes, okay, you did the hard thing. You gave something up. You saw no evidence that was going anywhere, so you gave it up, but it meant something to you. You were grossly attracted to it, but it also wasn't going anywhere, so you gave it up. This person, however, is still lingering in this space of uncertainty, and I'm not sure where that's coming from. Under your strength, though, you are willing to wait for a new offer, Ace of Pentacles, something strong. You're not going to be rushed, okay? Eight of Cups is your obstacles, because you don't know that your cups are ready to be replenished. First of all, that you're even emotionally available, and you don't want to set yourself up for failure. It's under your obstacles. That means you're aware of it. You don't know that you're emotionally available yet anyway. You're still recovering. You see what I'm saying? Eight of Cups, please. There you go. Very self-claiming energy. You know what's up. You understand that when you take a look around at your cups, some of them are still pinging, ping, hollow. You know that. You're aware of it. You want to be at full capacity as the Queen of Cups. Owning of your emotionality, your loving, emotional energy. Okay? I want to be able to love somebody completely and fully, and I want to be ready for that. That's why you're willing to wait. Do you see how it connects? Okay. It's remarkably straightforward. Okay. The outcome, the future, is temperance or balance. Show me this. Show me this balance, please. Show me this. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. That's interesting. Six of Wands. Your energy seems to pick up and feels more balanced when you understand it has a very strong sense of direction. With that Ten of Pentacles, again, more of that real world value. Okay? I want something here in the real world that I know I can bring together and I can touch and I can claim, and it's absolutely mine, and I want to have 100% confidence in it. And in that, the more solid it is in reality, the more confidence you have in going towards it. But if it remains in this hypothetical, can't get on the same page, I know I have strong feelings for you, but it's unrequited, it won't come together, then you're not going to gravitate towards it. Your energy is going to gravitate towards what's real. And that's what's really going to cap that healing energy. The more real it is, or more real it becomes in your eyes, the more you can believe it, the more you can heal yourself to it, and the more you're going to gravitate towards it. And it does look like a real thing. What is this? Who is this? What's going on here? King of Swords, eh? Yeah. You might be dealing with some Aquarian energy in future. Yeah, there you go. Well, look at you. Oh. Oh, Scorpio. And so closing that cycle, you're walking towards a new one. Oh my, that's quite direct. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate that. There's that world. Okay. There's your energy moving on from that cycle. Boom. There goes the Hierophant. Boom. There goes the Ten of Cups. So that's commitment energy. Again, the more something presents itself as real and solid, the more your energy is going to gravitate towards it. Your biggest obstacle, the reason why you're putting it off and why you're not actively pursuing anything, at least at this time, is that you don't know that your cups are ready anyway, and you want to be your most emotionally bracing and most emotionally mature self anyway. Okay? I want to be able to love somebody openly and freely without any hiccups or bullshit or drama. I just want to love somebody fully and completely, and also P.S. be loved in return. I want to be ready for that, and you're going to hold out for the right thing. I do believe you are feeling healing, immense healing in the future, because something is going to become very real to you, and it does look like committed energy. Strong sense of committed energy too. Someone has decided upon a course of action with you. Your energy has picked up tremendously, and it feels very solid to you. Who is this? Who is this? Someone who's going to help you feel balanced and realized. Someone who is older than you. Could literally be Aries, but that's not what I'm getting. The Emperor tends to be a little bit more wiser and older in this deck. Why the 5 of Wands and 7 of Wands? The suspension is over. Maybe that's why they feel it's not over. That suspension eventually will be over. Death, you. But Hanged Man, that's not how I'm reading it. Pisces, Scorpio, of course, but that suspension that I saw over here under this person's energy, the Hanged Man, they're not convinced that their energy with you is over. They might be right. It's not over in somebody's estimation, or the timing's finally done. Wow. They're protecting the connection. Where is this coming from? They're protecting the connection. There it is again. It's the Lovers. Somebody here could not see it, now they see it. I have every reason to believe it's this person. 9 of Pentacles, strong, singular, independent, confident energy. They're not convinced that the disconnect with you is permanent. They're not. It's in a state of suspension as they try to work out what it is that they want to say or their feelings. At some point that suspension comes to an end. The Emperor is protecting this connection. Strong Aries and Aquarian energy does not have to be. Also Sag. And there's that commitment value again. Strong spiritual connection. I don't know. I guess they're making it real. They're not just making it real, they're protecting it. What changed? Did they realize their feelings for you? Why are they worried? They don't want to lose the connection. They're afraid of losing the connection. But it's more than that. It's much more than that. This is a complicated person. One of the biggest things this person has had to overcome is their energy fragmentation. It's real. On the surface, all I can see is that they're not convinced that their energy with you is over. I didn't know if they would come back into play. They have come back into play in the future. All I know is that I am seeing more engagement in the future than there was where you left it. Okay? You consolidated your feelings and said, I have to heal myself to this. There's just nothing going to come of it. But I see you healing. And it's weird is that it's active healing between you and another person. And I have every reason to believe it's this one. There's healing between you and another person. They're actively protecting this connection. They don't want to lose it. They are giving you more of what it is that you want. They are giving you more of what it is that you want. They're actively protecting it. And this person might be older than you. It's like there's a strength of the connection here. But that we are coming out of that time of suspension in the future. I will do a time check, of course. It's interesting. They were convinced that it wasn't over. They couldn't quite put their finger on it. But I think they realized the connection's much stronger than they understood in sustaining much more sustaining than they understood. It's coming on the back of the Ten of Pentacles and healing the connection and a strong mind and determination. I want to go back to the drawing board on this. I want to build from it. I also want to protect it. It's much more solid, and when they think about it, when they settle up in their mind at the end of the day, they're afraid of losing this connection. This person's thoughts are all over the place. But it's kind of like they're a late bloomer. I don't know how else to put that. They're like a late bloomer. Their energy is lately, they're kind of a late bloomer on the energy. The connection, what it means to them in the long term, in the short term, in the greater scheme of things. They realize it's something that they do not want to give up, and that's part of their moon energy. This is why they weren't convinced it was over. It's because part of them, it's like when they stop and think about, how come I don't want to give Scorpio up? And that's when it hit, oh, how come I don't want to give Scorpio up? Because they don't want to let you go. It's like that simple thought never occurred to them or something. They don't want to let you go, and they never really stop to examine why. It's because they can extract something more out of this connection, and they hadn't. It's like it's not until they started to make it more real with you that it became more real to them. It wasn't until they started to make it more real that it became more real in their eyes. But it's like until this, they hadn't really questioned why they can't let you go. And so they can't feel the greater extent of the connection or how big it is. But that time of suspension will come out. It will eventually stop. This is the ending of that Hanged Man energy we saw back here. I told you there was a reason that this person was convinced it wasn't over. There's a lot of things they had to learn, honey. There's a lot of things they had to learn. But the strength of their energy in the future, they are showing you more, not less. And the more they make it real, the more they can see it. But they don't want to lose the connection. They don't want to lose it. It causes them fear, and they just can't understand why that it causes them fear. It's like they know the greater extent of the thing is at risk. This person's energy is complex. This person's energy is complex, I will say that. That's a lot. Okay. Okay. This honey, I was just wanting you to get laid, okay? Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was just like, maybe Scorpio will get a little something. Okay. This one, okay. Complex. Is complex. I don't think you were expecting all this, and frankly, honey, neither was I. I just see you as, there's like, look, I really, really want this connection, and I can't bring it together, or it's not happening, or it won't get out of fantasy land, or we can't get on the same page. I gotta let it go. You have so much intensity towards this person, and that's exactly what you're trying to heal from, and then their energy just kind of dominates. Yours is so small in comparison. Your strengths are simple. I'm ready to wait for the real deal. Something I can actually claim and say, this is Scorpio's, this is mine. Sexual energy or otherwise. Your obstacles are ours, understanding. Your emotions are not where they want to be anyway, so you don't mind waiting. Okay? You want your heart to be completely open so you can claim someone who wants to claim you. You know, to hold them like this. That's all you want. This person's energy, I thought was pretty straightforward. They weren't terribly convinced it was over. It's not. I like to know I think it starts with this person's willingness to examine why it is they're not convinced that it's over with you, or they're not willing to give it up, or why in their moon energy why they're not willing to let you go. Eventually that state of suspension will come to an end, and I can tell you this, the more real they make it with you, the more efforts they try to make this reality with you, the stronger it becomes. You both heal together. a Ten of Pentacles together that you both feel good about, very good about. They're actively, what it looks like, protecting the connection. And me, given my background, I'm always about motivation. I want to see this person's motivation. This person's motivation is multi-layered. I don't. It's all over the place. But if I were to summarize most of it, it is the understanding that they will lose you, and they don't want to. There's something in them that absolutely 100% acknowledges the special connection between you two and how strong it could be. That Ten of Pentacles energy. Healing, balance, and the more real they make it, the more real they make it with you. They're absolutely terrified about losing you. So it kind of provokes that question. Why do I keep holding on to Scorpio? And when they really dig deep into that, they see all the layers. It has dimensions to it I can't even begin to address. Some of them are timing elements. Like, how long has this been going on exactly? How long have I had this connection? What are my feelings for it exactly? Why have I held on to it? Why haven't I completely let it go? Why didn't I fully engage in it? What does it mean now? What does it mean? It's all over the fucking road, man. It's all over the road. This person's thought process. It goes here, it goes down one lane, then it changes lanes, and it goes into another. It's complex. This okay. This person changes lanes without using a turn signal. You understand me? And your energy is like, I'm Scorpio. I'll wait. I know, God, honey. Your energy is just so sweet and humble and soft in comparison. And the other person's like, wow. Well, I'm glad they arrived to the conclusion that they did. All I know is that the more somebody shows that strong will and determination to make it solid with you, the more real it becomes. And so too doing, you both heal in the process. And I'm talking real energy here. That's Ten of Pentacles energy with the confidence to back it up, and that Six of Wands energy. We're talking commitment level as well as the spiritual energy here and the lovership quality. But we are coming out of that state of suspension. Someone's doing some deep diving into their moon energy, specifically about why they held on to you. And there's this absolute terrifying feeling that they'll lose you if they completely let you go. Something like that. Okay, I'm tired. I'm a little tired. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's do some time check, shall we? Where are we in time? Speaking of which, oh gosh. And you're just... I just know that you feel better in the connection than not. That's all I know. You heal with this person. The more they make it real, the more real it becomes to you, and then you heal together. You know? I see your energy trying to prepare itself in the general sense of a good offer and wanting to be emotionally open and emotionally right and emotionally available to that Ace of Pentacles, however it presents itself to you. But I got immediately suspicious. It's like, where's that coming from? That Ten of Pentacles and that Six of Wands. It's coming from this King of Swords / Emperor energy. Someone who has absolutely made up their mind towards you and determined towards you to protect the connection because they're terrified of losing it when they realize the deeper meaning of it. Can I get something for some of you 14 months? Can I get... I'm sorry, I know. But again, I'm looking at a Scorpio who's not fussed by it at all. You're willing to wait for the real deal. This person's mental energy and emotional energy is something else. It's something else, okay? Who this is to you, I do not know, but you do. I think. They don't like the disconnect. They know that they're not comfortable with it, but they're also not convinced it's over. That's all. And I thought that was pretty succinct, if I'm being honest with you. I thought that was pretty succinct. It goes much deeper than that. The Empress, dual card, Taurus, Libra. For some of you, March will be very significant. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think it's this year. I don't think it's this year. Okay, but for some of you, March will be, or 2023. But again, I'm looking at a Scorpio, not in a fuss to be rushed. You want your heart in a good space. You want your sexual energy in a good space. Okay? You're cleaning up, you're cleaning up, you're cleaning up, you're healing, you're healing, you're healing. Oh, yeah, I told you. Oh. 34, which I believe is a number for healing, if I'm not... Yeah. Okay. What else for April for some of you? March, April. Queen of Cups, that's correct. By your next season. Most... 16. 16. Overwhelmed with feelings. I'm not really getting time markers there. That's just the overwhelming of feelings. Of a connection lost. What is this for? Show me this 4 of Cups. No. Show me this 4 of Cups, please. Justice. And you didn't think you'd ever receive justice for the feelings. You would never have the balance with this person. That's what you thought. Or that's what you felt, rather. That you would never have balance with this person. That you would never have justification for the experience. For the emotions and time spent. That will be rectified. Wow. It is with that person. Wow. I'm also saying don't be in a rush, but March seems to be critical. If not this year, then maybe the year after. I'm sorry. I don't know why that's coming across so strongly, but it is. Okay. What else, please? I know you never thought you would receive justification for the experience felt between you two. King of Cups, matching sweet mid energy. You know. I don't know. I just see you trying to be peaceful and healing, and there's a resignation in here that it's just, this is the way it is. It's just the way it is. Time will pass. Time will pass. And to your surprise, you're going to receive a call. Time will pass, and you're going to receive a call one day. 27th might be important to some of you. That's a repeating number here. It's literally 27. I don't know why. It's matching sweet mid energy. But yeah, it could very well be not till another full calendar year. Okay. There's that claiming energy then. The determination there. That same 9 of Pentacles. Under the King of Wands now. Determination. Claiming. Oh. Scorpio. I know you can't see it yet. You're in a place of healing, and you really truly have every reason to believe that you let this person go, and by all rights you have. You seem to have consolidated yourself to that, or resigned yourself to it. Okay. I don't think it's you. They're questioning why they haven't let you go, and when they continue to unravel that thread. Okay. It's going to go into a much deeper place. This person's process is complicated, to say the least. If that sounds like your person, there you go. I'm seeing references to signs across all the boards, so I don't know how that could possibly help you. I just know that eventually one day that state of suspension will be over. And it's a call that's external to you. And that you two heal together. Under a state of Ten of Pentacles, Lover's energy, and the Hierophant energy. And this person's motivation, I'm trying to peg it down, but it's multi-directional. It is multi-directional. There's a lot of things they now in present day have not come to terms with. But most of it is the biggest fear of the complete loss of your energy, and in the greater extent of the thing, what it can mean to them. Okay. Well, for once, honey, it wasn't you. That wasn't complicated. That's refreshing. You're trying to be so you're trying to be healthy, and you're trying to do the right thing, and restful, and you're just being a polite Scorpio and waiting for the right offer. Thank y'all. I do believe you're healing with this person. This person whom you disconnected with. How far the relationship went, I don't know. I can't really tell. For some of you, it's across the board. Okay, the relationship value. They're not convinced it's over, but it's also suspended. You're eventually going to come out of suspension with this person. Okay. Okay, well. Okay, Scorpio, I'm absolutely exhausted. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm trying to make sense of it. Your person changes lanes so fast. Oh my God. It's like their thoughts go ping, 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 ping. And their motivation is multi-layered. It's multi-directional. Here's Scorpio. It's like, I got to get over this. It meant a lot to me. I had a lot of feeling for it, but I got to get over it. And I'm willing to wait for the right offer. But P.S. I want my cups to be in order. That's it. That's all I got from you. And then all the complexity came from the other person. That's what this is over here. They're not convinced it's over. And I just had a really long, hard trip into why they think it's not over. Okay, it's fine. You know what? They realize their truth. They realize their truth, and that part of that truth is you. And how it plays into their life, and the spirituality, and the bonding system, and they don't want to lose it. And that's all it really amounts to. Oh my God. All the fussiness. Could you just showed me some resistance to the Wheel of Fortune? That could have summarized it. Somebody is just reluctant for change, and it takes this person has a reluctancy to change, and many things play into their decision making, and it's a multi-layered system with their thought process and their feelings, and oh my God. I'm so tired. But yeah, it's about the changing the course of one's life, and your energy was consolidated. It was consolidated. Your persons, they struggle with change. That would make sense. That would make sense. You might be dealing with a fixed sign. But yeah, they struggle with change. Okay? This person struggles with change. But their biggest motivation by far is losing you, and then also the greater extent of the connection and what it could mean to them in the future. And I do see you two healing under a common goal that is the Ten of Pentacles and building real world value together. Okay. It's also the Lover's energy. It's I saw that earlier, a gift. There's something here about a gift, possibly. Okay, and then the 17th might be important to some of you. But something about a gift. Okay, I wish I could see. There's a high honor here. Yes. Okay, you are a gift. Hold yourself in that kind of high honor. Okay. But yeah, there might be something here about a gift that I don't quite understand. It could be an unexpected gift, and I did see what looked like a call, like a real one. A calling from the other person who is interested. The one who struggles to let you go and they can't fully understand why. That's going to change, but it's going to take time. This is not going to be an overnight process. But yes, okay. That gift could be the representation of the call and a representation of change and showing you more in the real world, not less. All right. I hope that makes sense to you. You let me know as you see fit. I am totally fucking exhausted. Okay, I am totally fucking exhausted, and for once it wasn't because of you. Your energy was remarkably consolidated, you know. I, Scorpio, understand the fact that this is not going anywhere, and I have to generate a cycle. I have to generate another cycle. It's a dog with a bone. There's that anxiety, the worry, the anxiousness. Horse, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Gecko, Aries, Leo, Sag. Busy bee. Yeah, that's a good way to explain that person's mind. It kind of pings all over the radar. It's really hard to peg down. I don't know why. You know, half of the handcuff, you feel like you're missing your mates. But there's that sense of freedom in somebody to make changes. Infinity loop, it feels like it's been going on for a long time. And also the letter Y. Oh my goodness. Scorpio. Oh, what's this? Yeah, that's another one right there. That's Roger Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. No time to say hello, goodbye, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. This person's always running late, or this is like the metaphor for their thoughts that I keep seeing. It's just all over the road, this person. You know, but I guess if this is their process, this is their process. I just know you're not waiting for them. You just want your energy to be correct for the next real offer that comes along, because that's what you're interested in, okay? And I do believe it's that same person who's trying to supply you with that more real world energy in the future. And you two are healing and harmonizing together. I need more clarification. I don't understand the time frame. March seems to be very strong. Cool. That's cool. But I need something more on that time frame. I'm not understanding it. I'm not understanding it. To each his own pace, and timelines are flexible in tarot anyway, but there's something here. When do we come out of suspension? Waiting period, I'm sorry, let me just say waiting period. When is the waiting period over? When this person understands their feelings and things. When is this waiting over? When is the waiting element over, please? Yeah, it's a slow process. I told you. To each his own, and it's a slow process. This person has difficulty with change, okay? This is not going to be an overnight thing, all right? It's going to happen when it's going to happen. Yeah, for some of... Yeah, I told you. I told you. I told you. Some of y'all straight up dealing with Earth. Look, this is a slow process. This person, that's his job, the Hermit. More proof of healing, in my opinion. So I'm trusting that they're doing a good job of understanding their energy and you in relation to their energy. Okay, but it is so slow, and they're processing so many things, and it takes a lot of roads and a lot of miles. It takes a lot of miles, excuse me, for them to arrive to a comfortable conclusion of change. And this person is very... They see it as a high honor to experience you or to be with you or something like that. And there's something about their energy needs to be in alignment, their thoughts need to be in alignment, and their feelings need to be in alignment, and their experience needs to be in alignment before they can give themselves permission to change. That seems to be a very strong issue here. So that could very well be not until next Virgo season. I am also seeing references upwards to next Scorpio season. And very strongly March, but I don't believe it's March of this year. I don't. That could very well be 2023. It's a very slow process for this person. Okay, I'm sorry. But also, P.S., you're not being impatient anyway. You're willing to wait for their Ace of Pentacles. Okay, y'all dealing with Earth. Straight up. Okay, what did I say? We had difficult... I'm sorry, I'm not trying to insult Earth sign. I'm sorry. It's just, that would explain... everything. As I was saying in Earth video, and I say it all the time, They have a multi-layered process system, because that Ace of Pentacles for Earth means something very, very different compared to everybody else. They're kind of like an eggs in one basket type of experience. So hence the resistance to change when you're Earth, because everything you know is earthbound energy. So this person is trying to trust their process, their experience. They're warming up to change. Okay, so it is slow, it is tedious, but I am giving them credit for doing it because it is here. Their biggest thing right now is that they're not convinced that this connection with you is over, but they haven't done any deep diving work, and that's going to change. Their motivation is very complicated. The underlying fear is, why can't I let Scorpio go? Oh, because they mean a lot to me. Why do they mean a lot to me? Once they start pulling that thread, okay, there you go. Okay, that's enough. You didn't wear me out, your person did. This is supposed to be sexual energy. And wear me out with the sexual energy reading, okay? If you're gonna wear me out, do it that way. Oh my God. Yeah, obviously this goes well beyond. I don't know if you picked up on that. Okay, but this goes well beyond sexual energy, clearly. We're talking about life path, commitment energy, solidity, healing, all that stuff. So obviously this person's intentions goes well beyond their sexual energy. I mean, well beyond that. It's like they're trying to do big picture fit with you. Okay? Not micro fit, big picture fit. Understand? I hope that makes sense, honey. I'm absolutely exhausted. I gotta go. Happy New Year's to you. I mean, you don't have to wait. You know that, right? But you also, I'm looking at a Scorpio. This is not news to you. You're not looking to jump around anyway right now. You've got your own work to do. You've got your own healing to do. So does your person. Okay? I believe at the core of it, the base of it, you two want to be healed and ready for each other. There are two figures in this card. You want to be correct and ready for each other. Okay? But again, you're not prepping your energy for this person. It's just in the general sense. You want to be ready for an Ace of Pentacles. It's coming. It's from the very person you told yourself, no. Okay. There you go. All right, Scorpio. Put in the comments as you see fit. Was this long enough? Jesus. Take care. Be well. Happy New Year's.